Alright, I got this Murray Select 20-inch Tecumseh motor, 6 horsepower, and the carb is giving me a little problems. It doesn't want to start. It starts, but then it dies after a couple seconds, so carb is probably gummed up. It's a pretty clean mower, self-propelled, the Black Beauty, but we're going to take off the carb, or at least the bowl here, and take a look and see what's going on in there. So first thing we're going to do is take off this cover, and we can pull it off with the screw right here. And then there's a little tab in the back that you pop up, and this comes off. It should come off. There we go. There's a self-propel mechanism, and makes the carb a little easier to get to. So let me grab a wrench and we'll take the carb off. Alright, one of the first things I want to do, two safety things I want to do, is pinch off my fuel line. This fuel line is flexible, so I can do this with this little clamp here without damaging the fuel line. Also, what I want to do is pop the spark plug wire off, because we're dealing with gas and we don't want it exploding in our face. So, alright, we got our all the safety things done, and we're ready to pop this off. If I can find my wrench. Ah, there it is. So we're going to get some gas all over the place, because there is gas in this. So we'll stuff a couple of paper towels down there. So we get our 1/2 inch side of the wrench, and we're going to loosen it. A little 1/2 inch bolt on the bottom of this. And we'll get it till it's about hand loose. We'll see if we can pop it off with our fingers. Oh, not yet. There we go. And here's our gas coming down. There's our little bolt, and here's the bowl. Yeah, the gas kind of looks old and yellow, but yeah, it's starting to varnish up a little bit in there. Maybe that's the problem, little chunks of crap in there. So I'm going to clean this out. I'm going to pop off the needle in the carburetor and clean it and put it back together, see what happens. Okay, what I did was I pulled my clamp off of my fuel line and drained all the fuel by letting the float hang down and letting that needle open up. I caught it all in some paper towels, and I cleaned out my bowl. It's clean. And now we're looking at this little nut that goes on the bottom. This little nut not only holds the bowl on through there, it also has some metering holes in it. You can see that right there, if the camera will focus. Sometimes there's a couple of them. Sometimes you see it's clogged up, and you need to run a little wire or something through there. What I do, I think this is a piece of little wire, phone wire actually, solid core, and it fits perfectly in these little holes. It's just difficult to do with one hand holding the camera, but I'm going to clean out these little metering holes and put it back, fill it with fresh gas, and see if it stays right. Alright, so we got our bowl back on, and I tightened it up with this box end wrench here. Don't tighten it too much. Also, on the bottom of these bowls there's a little indentation on the back side. Actually, whatever side your float hinge is on, and the indentation goes where the hinge side on the float is. So it has a little more room on this side to drop down. If you do it backwards, sometimes the the float will catch on the indentation and it won't drop all the way down and let fuel in. So what we're going to do, we're going to put our cover back on here. Here's our cover, and I'm going to drop that back where it's supposed to be, down in there like this. And there's a clip that goes in there, and then there's our little screw that goes on top here. Make sure that's lined up. And we have our little nut driver here. Tighten that down. And now we're going to take it down from the platform it's on and put it on the ground and see if it runs good. Oh, we have to fill it with fresh fuel too. Alright, here we got our Murray. It's down on the ground. I filled it with fresh fuel. I put our cap back on here. It's ready to start up. It's cold. Here's our throttle. Gonna prime it a few times. It should start right up. Cool. That did the trick. This is a pretty clean mower. It doesn't have much use on it. It's one of the last Murrays that used the Tecumseh motor. There's a tag here on the back. Let's see if we can see it. Date 98. I don't know if you can see that. No, you can't. But yeah, Briggs were now on the Murrays. Anyway, works good.